Well, good day. Happy Thursday again. I decided to come in. I've had to do a lot of soul searching through my lifetime. And everybody wonders what I do. And I've tried to explain it a number of times. So I'm going to explain a technique that you can release one thing at a time from your body because you can only attract one emotion at a time. So you can only release one emotion at a time. Now, when I use the pendulum, and the magnet, this is actually what I do. So I connect first of all to your energy field, and I am able to ask your subconscious questions or your higher self as to what the answers are. So this is something that I used about, oh my goodness, probably 5 years ago to understand how the feeling of releasing resistance or some situation that just didn't feel right. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain it today, and it's something you can try at home. So think of something, and if you want to write a comment down below, if I see it, I can try it with you, or you can give me an idea of what you'd like to learn how to release in the future, and I can help you with that. It can be a resistance to almost anything. It can be a resistance to going for a walk. It can be a resistance to talking to your husband about something or your boyfriend. It could be a resistance for looking for a job. It could be anything. These are questions you can ask yourself and you release it, because the only thing that's in your way is you. Everything is possible. Absolutely everything. I know it's hard to believe, but I mean, we all have a lot of stuff. We're all clustered up. There's all kinds of stuff that goes on in our bodies, in our minds, but our thoughts. We have 60,000 thoughts in a day that turn into emotions. And those emotions can get trapped in our bodies. So anyways, I want to walk you through this technique as best as I can. I'm going to think of something simple. Something very simple. I'm going to resist myself from eating a cupcake. Okay? I'm going to resist that feeling of wanting that cupcake. So I really, really want it. There's a part of me that doesn't want to. So first thing you want to do, you want to welcome the feeling. Welcome the feeling or the emotion, whatever it is that you're feeling. Welcome it as best as you can. Welcome the feeling of wanting the cupcake. Welcome it. Just say, okay, I do want it, and that's okay. So then you want to ask yourself, would I release that feeling of wanting that cupcake? Would I release that feeling or resistance of wanting that cupcake? Then you ask yourself, when will I release? You got to do it in the present tense. You got to do it in the, like you're talking to yourself. When will I release the resistance of having that cupcake? So when, first of all, you want to ask, would I release it? So is the answer yes or no? Think about it. Would I release the resistance of having a cupcake? Yes, I can release that. I can release that. That's what I'm going to say to myself. When will I release? You know what? I'm going to release that right now. Just release it and let it go. You got to learn to let it go and feel if there's any resistance. I didn't feel any resistance with that. Because I'm going, okay, but if you feel resistant, like you still feeling the resistance, oh no, I really want that cupcake. Then you want to ask yourself, could you want to change it? You want to change that resistance. And what would you, if you could change that resistance? You got to ask yourself those questions. And then when would you do that? So you got to ask yourself the questions, see what the answers are, and see how you feel afterwards. So I tried that just to kind of give you an example. So you want to feel the welcoming feeling. So say you want to resist yourself from going for a walk. Let's try that one next. Can you welcome the feeling of wanting to go for a walk, the resistance of wanting to go? Just stubborn. You just don't want to go because it's rainy, it's cold, it's whatever. Just feel that resistance. Okay, so you feel that. Now, would would you let go of that resistance? Yes. Yes, I can. Yes. Check in with yourself. Just asking permission to do things. So that's all I do with every single emotion that I release. I ask your permission to release it, and then I magnetically release it. So hopefully that is helpful, and you can do this with anything. Ask the question, can you welcome it? Would you release it? And when? That's all. And if you do it over and over and over again, you're going to find the resistance gets less and less and less. And the more you do it, and you can do it with any situation at all. So, you know what? I just wanted to come on here and give you an example. I know it's very deep and it's very interesting, but our bodies, our mind has the power that we can absolutely open every avenue up to ourselves. Every path, our path is waiting for us. All we have to do is get ready to step onto it. And then put the next step on and not have the resistance. Don't have any pullback and keep going forward. If you keep looking back, you're not going that way. You're going to trip and fall on your path. So keep that in mind, everybody, that I hope that makes sense. Like I said, leave a comment. If it's something that you'd like me to talk about in the future, I would love the opportunity to help anybody out. And like I said, you don't have to. You can do one emotion at a time, and you can ask about those emotions. You can ask about certain organs. You can do that on your own. And you can actually release the negative energy out of your body. So anyways, have a fantastic day. Stay happy, healthy and safe. And I look forward to seeing you later. Bye-bye.